So if you remember from 2 years ago, if you were here, Paul and I were up here doing duets. Paul, come on. No, I'm just kidding. No. We're not doing that this year, but I do want to tell... Listen. It was long. So, this year, Torch Awards, really big yashikoah to Don Smith, and I want to just... Don really wasn't planning on doing Torch Awards to the extent that he did, but circumstances as they were handed to them, Don and I worked closely together, and if you don't know Don, Don is the incoming president of this local region. What he thought he would be doing for a convention is the logistics, the local logistics, transporting all the stuff from New York and from here, and he did do that. So that was one job. Job number two was Torch Awards. So he really took the bull by the horns metaphor and really ran with it. And what you're going to see tonight and hear tonight is the culmination of a lot of hard work. And we're going to get started with all our winners. And if you are here, if your club is called out, like Sharon, Massachusetts, which I know you're here, Marlborough, New Jersey, I know you're here, and all the clubs, we'd ask you to come up and shake our current president, Stan's hand. A few more minutes. All right, so without any further ado, this is Mr. Johnson.
Thank you. And I'm sorry I don't have this costume like Bruce had last night. It didn't fit. I would have done it. Not well, but I can't do it. And also, some of the people were really proficient and have several awards. Hence, my new car's parked outside, so thank you. No, I'm kidding. You're on the way out. The Torch Awards recognize the best of the innovative and new programs and events as determined by our peers, and every 2 years we gather down on those clubs. It's an exclusive club. Each category has only 3 awards, gold, silver, and bronze, from the dozens of submissions, this year being about 80. My best part of this awards ceremony has been involvement in the judging to get there. I didn't do the judging, but I read through all the submissions, and it was very impressive. Much of what we do is about ourselves and those we know. This is different. It's outward looking, honoring those that act to improve their clubs, their shuls, Jewish community, and the wider world. There's imagination, there's creativity in the planning, and a lot of hard work bringing them to fruition. The submissions show the evolution of our clubs as welcoming, inclusive, and forward-looking. There are dozens of varying submissions, and we can't honor anything close to the many that deserve recognition. For me, some programs were perfect and complete, and some only gave me simple ideas and themes, but I can say they were all worth looking at, every one. What I hope to accomplish here is to explain that this inspired me, and that I have many programs and concepts to take back to my club. And I hope that everyone here, I invite you all to look on the FJMC site and see what we're capable of, and take some of them back to your club. There's some great stuff here. I'll give you a couple of examples. Some were really brilliant and complete, others not so much. And the not so much, Rick Ronsberry's club at Beth David up the street here in Toronto put together a program which was titled Adult Members of Congregation / Brotherhood, getting together with university-age students to discuss various aspects of careers, including management, consulting, accounting, law, business, and even the cantor. The idea is brilliant. What better than to mentor and support young people, and young women and men in our community in a comfortable and welcoming environment. Easy to repeat. Most shuls are chock-a-block full of active congregants who excel in the professions and business. However, the program was not a success by Rick's admission, but an honest, critical self-assessment means the preparation is already underway and will be complete better next time. Because great ideas like this always have a next time, and I'm pretty sure it will succeed next time. By the way, the self-assessments were really pretty glowing for the most part. But there were also some, not all of them, some of them were honest and even pretty disparaging. So people were pretty accurate in their evaluations. Another one, Temple Beth Shalom in Santa Clara, California, did a Holocaust memorial sculpture. Costs were tens of thousands of dollars for the plaza, preparation, the sculpture, and were borne by the men's club and one congregant. Months to plan, and an unveiling that included local, regional dignitaries, interfaith representatives, local media who covered for the news, as well as a Yom HaShoah special from one of the big stations. Big program, big success. And this one is going to influence that neighborhood beyond their community, and in a sense forever. It's permanent. Another quick one, Orangetown Jewish Men's Center. Jewish Center Men's Club, anti-bullying, how to avoid a victim. Another one, Temple Beth Shalom Men's Club, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, how to tie tzitzit, a program for young people to design their own talit and tie their own tzitzit. I mean, who knew? I mean, I always thought if you wanted to get an individualized, halakhically correct talit, you went to the old guy with the beard over the Judaica shop. On and on. We're a fellowship, but it went on and on. I mean, all of them, there's all over the place. They're varied, they're interesting, they're fascinating, and I think they're really worth looking at. We're a fellowship that has fun. We do go to the ball game together. We have a beer, we hang out in the sukkah, we eat pizza, and it's fun and right to be with friends. But reading the submissions show that we're much, much more. Invite us all to look on the site, see what was done. There you'll see what we do well and continue to improve upon, and also so much that is new and exciting. So congratulations to all. Let's give up the trophy. I don't even have all the names.
That's okay.
He's right. I forgot to recognize the people that really made this happen are the judges.
So one of the things that we did is not just surprise Don, make him in charge of this program. We also, that's right. We also, since we were kind of doing this rapidly, we reached out to many of you who judged the Torch Award. So what we'd like to do now is, if you were a judge, please stand so we can give you a recognition. So thank you.
That's what makes these ceremonies so endearing, the little errors like that. Okay, what we'll do is, it's kind of interesting. He'll hand them to me and I'll call out the club names, and some of them are multiples, so it's going to take a couple of seconds. Some clubs really stepped up and did a lot of work. Because some of them, once we get into multiples, I lose my spot. There you go. Club administration.
Club administration.
Yep.
Here we go.
Gold Club administration is Temple Israel Men's Club, Charlotte, North Carolina. What I like, this one's great. It's about transitioning and training new people, training young people. But wait, there's more. There's more for this club.
Look at that.
Yeah. Come on up, we're going to read. Gold. Everything's going to roll silver, bronze. Except for they have, you'll see in a second. Come on over here, we're not finished with yet. What we have is they won gold for club administration, bronze for worldwide rap. Let's go down here. Which was Worldwide Rap 2019. What I loved about this is they had 100 people that were learning how to do it in one day. It was really nice. Bronze, non-FJMC program, that's another one. And this was a really hard one because there was about 30 submissions in this category. Yeah. Non-FJMC was, multi-show golf. They play golf. They got a whole bunch of clubs from the area, because most of us do this one club at a time. A whole bunch of clubs in the area came, played, And this is the best part, it was really reasonable, like half of what you pay in Toronto for a regular thing. So they could do it, everybody did it, and they had a great time.
That was hot, so.
And it was hot as hell. Thanks, man. What's your thought? For what category? Club Administration Silver is Marlborough Jewish Center Men's Club. Come on up, because you guys did a lot of work. You had a lot of submissions. This was something that was a little different. It was a communications program to make sure that they were covering off between different shows, between different clubs, and that there was information flowing back and forth and being tabulated. But wait, there's more. They also got silver for Men's Club Shabbat, which was, this one was dancing and music, and it was just about increasing the rock. And it just, the reason they won is the description was really, really, really touching on the work they did. And then bronze for Jewish observance was celebration of Purim in the literal sense. Purim. Everybody gets that. Good job, thank you. Gold for hearing men's voices was Temple Sinai Men's Club, Dresher, Pennsylvania. Title for this one is There's No Wrong Way to Grieve, and it was helping ourselves to understand and deal with basically the worst event in our lives, how to help people get through really, really tough times. It wasn't great to read, but it was valuable and it was important. Is B'nai Israel Men's Club, Rockville, Maryland, who had 2, gold for men's health programs and silver for Jewish observance. Yeah, really.
Go, Joe.
Oh. This is great. What the note I made to myself was 13 years of Jewish law and staying healthy. They've been doing it for 13 years and it's been a success. That was another thing about some of these. They continue on and just get better and better. Okay, next. Best Shalom Men's Club, Clearwater, Florida, for Yom HaShoah Yellow Candle. Is this, who's going to receive this? I sit beside your buddy at dinner tonight. That $50 went a long way. Well, this was handmade groggers made by the children in the show, but they got a bunch of carpenters and woodworkers to build all the pieces, and then they brought everybody in, put them together. It was a real crafts thing that came together into something that's really, really fun. Next one is Israel Masorti Gold, Chizuk Amuno Brotherhood, Baltimore. Chizuk Amuno Brotherhood, Baltimore, Maryland. Oh, These guys do 6 blood drives a year, and they're still going at it. They're trying to get it up more. Don't ask. There's nothing. And gold, youth programming. Temple Shalom Men's Club, Bridgewater, New Jersey, gold in youth programming. Nope, I gave this one out wrong. Yeah. That's the Doggers. I read the wrong one before. That's the Doggers. That's the Doggers. I apologize. Is there anybody here from West Hartford? Bethel Temple? No? Okay. Yeah. So come on up. Hartford Yard Goats outing with the pre-Bay game tailgate party. Next. Maitland, Florida, which I think is near Clearwater. Ohev Shalom Men's Club. They've got gold for worldwide rap and silver for best overall programming. That's hard. Rap. What they did is they did a rap program, but they made it a point to invite in everybody that would traditionally be considered non-normative rappers. So they invited everyone else in the community that could conceivably want to learn how to rap, and as opposed to us guys. Just a second, the silver overall is, oh yeah, this was good. They had brought in a big event. It was men's night out, but there were 220 people, a lot of shows, and they brought them in for fellowship, networking, and a comedian from all over the place. You got it? Okay, here's a triple header. Olympic Men's Club, Fairfax, Virginia. Fairfax. We've got 3, gold for Men's Club, gold for Jewish observance, and silver for Israel Masorti.
Wow.
I'm just looking at it. Oh, the Abu Dhabi, yeah.
Bruce, you're not thinking on
What did that do for us?
Don't do that.
No. It's for the Abu Dhabi. 2 of them are for the Abu Dhabi community. Bruce's passion.
Way to go, Big Rock!
Where's the overall? Okay. So, this particular award, which is, by the way, your last award, so you'd be happy about that, right? So I belong to the New England region, Temple Emmanuel. And there's always this other club in New England that seems to do everything right, that I'm frankly envious of. And Temple Israel of Sharon. Let me tell you about Temple Israel in Sharon, Massachusetts. Overall programming, bronze. Overall programming, gold. They have the best overall programming in all 80 of the Torch Awards. They have a silver in youth programming, a gold in FJMC Other, a bronze in Israel Masorti, and a bronze in Hearing Men's Voices. Now that's outstanding. So everyone from Temple Israel and Sharon, come on up.
me we're the best of the best?
Apparently you are the best of the best. Finally, I want to thank two people who helped me get through this. First is Stan, who asked me to do it in his usual understated way. He said, "You can do it." And I said, "I don't want to do it." He said, "Yeah, you'll do it." I said, "I want to do it." And he said, "Yeah, you'll do it." But we only did it because Danny mentored me through the whole thing, step by step. It made it easy, made it fun, and I really want to thank him publicly for all he did to get this put together.
So we have, for sake of time, we didn't do every award. So we do have the rest of the awards, the silver and the bronze. We do have them out here. Probably the fastest way to do it is we'll seek you out and we'll give you awards. The other thing is tomorrow is the program fair. So several of these torch awards will be presenting at a program fair, plus some other local organizations. So it's a great way to interact, find out what these clubs do, and really truly take them home with you. Thank you very much.